Okay, hi everyone. In this video, we look about parsys versus iparsys in AEM. Parsys means paragraph system and iparsys means inherited paragraph system. Iparsys. Here, the name itself represents the inherited. It means whenever you add any component in the iparsys, then the component will be inherited to the child pages. Suppose, if you add anything in the main page, it will automatically reflect to the child pages. Suppose if you take any website, it has header and footer. Same for the global page and as well as the child pages. That is iparsys, because in the iparsys we using anything such as logos in that header. It will reflect to the child pages. Here, if we want to add a new header in iparsys in the child pages, then we need to use disable inheritance and cancel inheritance. Disable inheritance. If you disable inheritance for the iparsys, then the inheritance will be disabled for current pages and child pages. Cancel inheritance. If you cancel inheritance for the iparsys, then the inheritance will be disabled for child pages, not for current page. Parsys. Parsys means paragraph system. Nowadays it is calling as responsive grid. If you add any component in the parsys, then the component is restricted within this page. Okay, let's have a look how it works in AEM. This is the home of AEM. Let's go to sites console. Here we select path. Suppose I am, let's see here, career BTPLC. This is the global page and it has number of child pages. Now for your view, I am selecting this global page and then go to edit. Okay, wait for some time. It's taking so much time. Okay, this is the global page what we selected. It consists of different components and a header and a footer as well. Okay, let's check whether it's working or not. Here, inherited paragraph system. This part belongs to header part, and after this layout container, this all belongs to parsys. Here, this one footer part, because inherited paragraph system is used, because if we add anything in here, this will automatically reflected to the child pages. Okay, let's look here. Suppose here we are changing something. Suppose, okay, here I am adding some logo image. Okay, suppose I am adding this image. Okay, here I added this flower image in header part. This header belongs to inherited paragraph system. Before we studied, we look it way. Before we look here, iparsys means the name itself represents the inherited. It means whenever we add any component in the iparsys, then the component will be inherited to the child pages. So, I added image in the global page. Now have a look whether it's really reflected to the child pages or not. Okay, these all are child pages. If you have here 100 pages or 200 pages, it will automatically want to reflect. Let's check. Suppose I am selecting this page 1. I'm going to edit. See, you observing here that flower image is automatically coming child pages also. Okay, na? I will select another page. It will reflect to every page, every sub page. What we added, it will shows to every child pages. Okay, then now look about parsys. We observe here parsys means if you add any component in the parsys, then component is restricted within the page. Now, before we observe that in iparsys, if you add anything in the iparsys, it will reflect to the child pages also. But in parsys, it will restricted to within that page only. It will not reflect to child pages. See, suppose here I am selecting this again careers global page and then edit. Here this is inheritance. We are now looking about inheritance parsys. Suppose I am adding here something text component, something. Here I am okay. Here we are taking some image component. Okay, here I am configuring this image. Suppose I am adding here this image. Now we added this image in parsys. Okay, na? Okay, and then look, I added image in parsys. I am checking whether it's reflect or not. Here the image is not showing in the child pages because I added that image in parsys. That's why that image is not reflecting there. It will restricted within this page only. It's not going to the child pages. Okay, that's it about parsys and iparsys. Thank you.